glam dolls, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do something a little bit different since I'm on my little lunchy munchy break, and yeah, I've got some time to kill, so I figured I'd take you guys on a little ride. Sorry, gotta reapply my lipstick. Take you guys on a little ride and do a kind of get to know me since my channel is so new. By the way, I'm using BH Cosmetics. I don't know, it's their version of matte liquid lipsticks. I don't even know because it's rubbed off. I don't even know the color, but I love this nude. I just picked it up at Ulta. So if you haven't tried the BH Cosmetics liquid mattes, I really like them. They are really dry, but they're matte, so like duh, but they're actually pretty dang comfortable. And then I just go over it with the L'Oreal Infallible 8-Hour Pro Lip Gloss. This ish is like some mother-loving MAC lip gloss. This shit is thick, and it does stay on really well, but it's got some beautiful shine to it, and it's got a little bit of glimmer in it, or shimmer, or whatever. And this one is in 405 Coral Sands. It's the only one that I really liked, but yeah, it's pretty. I loves it. So anyway, let's get to know about me. So what is some stuff you guys might want to know about me? I lead a very boring life. I am engaged to a pretty awesome dude. His name is Gabe, aka Gaby Baby, aka my Boo Bear, and we've been together for some hella years now. And this is my pretty ring. And I got engaged. I think we got engaged last year, but like officially engaged, I mean, we already knew we were gonna get married, but we got engaged like last year. And we've been together like 6 years, a little over 6 years, I don't even know. And we got a couple little munchkins running around, my little bambinos. Their names are Devin and Daniel. Daniel's actually the oldest. They are 1.5 years apart, so it's like having twins, dude. I'm telling you, it's crazy. They're both in diapers at the same time, both screaming like little banshees at the same time, going through their terrible twos around the same time. So it was cray, let me tell you. And yeah, I love every minute of it though. They are now 8 and 9 years old, and they are the coolest kids you will ever meet in your ever-loving life. They are the cutest kids too in the whole wide world. I'm not just saying that because I'm their mother, like they really are. They're so flipping cute, I'm telling you. I will show you pictures later, but I gotta get to know you guys first before I allow you guys to meet the kids, you know. You know how it is, internet trolls and weirdos out there. I ain't trying to have them looking at my kids or nothing. So anywho, you guys should have never let me have the opportunity to have my own channel, because now that I'm getting comfortable in front of the camera, you guys will get to see all the weirdness that is me. And you know, I will say, starting my channel, my first couple of videos, even though it's only been like a week, I look back and oh my hell, they sucked. And now I'm getting the hang of editing and getting the hang of talking to myself. I'm sure the lady in the car next to me must think I'm a flippin' weirdo. Like, all of us out here. By the way, I'm an insurance agent. I won't say where, but I'm an insurance agent, and I absolutely love my job, but I work at these office suites, and all of us girls, like, you'll see us all lined up in a row in the shady area, just sitting in our cars, watching YouTube, doing our makeup. Like, it's funny, but I'm sure they all think I'm a weirdo right now because all they do is see me talk to myself now. So let's get back to some things you guys might want to know about me. I am in my 30s, early 30s, I'll say that, early 30s. Yeah, I don't really tell people that too often, but I know there's a lot of like really young YouTubers on here. Oh, my eyes are watering. Yeah, there's a lot of really young YouTubers on here, so I wanted to kind of hit the market of us young moms that have, you know, just started our families, like that still want to be glam. I mean, when I had my kids, I was still pushing strollers and 6-inch heels, I'm telling you. Like, I know I don't look glam right now with this little messy bun, but it's going to be like 109 degrees today. I live in California in the Central Valley, and if you have ever been to the Central Valley, you know it is hotter than Hades during the summer. Like, it gets really bad. Like, we're in a heat wave right now. So there is going to be no looking cute, but you know what? That's a good makeup idea. I'm going to show you guys some waterproof, sweat-proof makeup on one of my next videos. I think I'm going to do that. I think that's a good idea. So I did ask on my social media, like my Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, what you guys would want to know about me, and I did get some really good questions. One of them was, what is my favorite thing to do outside or besides doing makeup? And by the way, the person that asked that question is Kimberly Flanagan, and she has a YouTube channel too that is absolutely amazing, and I absolutely adore her. She was one of the inspirations for me starting my channel, so I'm gonna link hers below. I want you guys to go check her out. She is just so adorable, and her husband Nate are like the funniest people. They're so cute, and they do a lot of organic, vegan, like cooking, and she also does makeup. She does, like, you know, the young mom stuff that I do, and that's why I love her. She's so relatable. So go check out Kim. So yeah, back to the question. I keep getting off topic. I kind of have ADD, like, no joke. So what I like to do outside of doing makeup, this is gonna be so weird. Like, you guys are gonna think I'm a weirdo, but I am so into like paranormal, like investigating and things like that. Like, I love watching all like the ghost shows and stuff like that, and I've actually done paranormal investigating. Like, I've actually gone out of town and done it. I've done it at, you know, the little local hotspots here where we live, and done it, and I totally, like, once you experience a ghost, you totally believe. I'm telling you, like, it is the scariest, craziest thing. And I'm gonna dig up my old digital recorder, and I actually picked up a voice at this place called the Wolf Manor. It was a historical site in the town I live, and it unfortunately got torn down, but I was fortunate enough to get to go tour it a couple of times, and also help out the owner, who is the sweetest man in the world, named Todd. Sorry, Todd. Yeah, I got to help him out when we were, you know, trying to inventory things before they got rid of it, and I tried to help save it, but unfortunately the city thought it was an eyesore, which I thought it was a beautiful historical old home. I got to tour it, and that's where I actually picked up the voice on my voice recorder, and it was in what they call Mary's room, and she told me to get out. It was so scary. So I'm gonna find it, and if I can find it, I'll link it in here. It's crazy. So yeah, I love doing that kind of stuff. I like being scared. I like being frightened. I like the whole keeping you on the edge of your seat and that fear, but it's like a fun fear. But you do have to be careful. You have to know what you're doing. I don't suggest going and just doing the whole paranormal investigating if you don't know what you're doing, because you can get attachments and things to you that will ruin your life. I know you guys probably think I'm flipping crazy, but I love it. So the next thing I was asked was, what is my favorite brand of makeup? And that one was actually a hard one, because if you would have asked me like 10 years ago when I first started getting, well, God, I think like 15 years ago now. Ugh, damn, I'm getting old. So if you would ask me, yeah, like 10, 15 years ago, I would have probably said MAC, because it was like the only thing I knew about besides like the drugstore. But as I became an adult, I think right now it changes because the lines change so much, and one person will step their game up and then somebody else will come out with something that's like, bam, I just stepped my game up. But collectively, I would say Urban Decay. Yeah, I would say Urban Decay, because I can go buy something from each one of their lines. Like, I can do a full face with all their stuff and be happy with everything. Like, I love their foundations, their concealers, their lipsticks, their setting sprays, their eyeliners. Like, and their mascara was like one of my ride or dies. The Perversion one was like, I wore that forever. And the eyeliner that went with that too. You know what? I used to wear that a lot. I don't know why I stopped, but I really, really love their stuff. So Urban Decay as a whole is my ish. So the next question that I got was if I got trapped on a desert island, or we're going to a desert island, what is the one makeup item I would take with me? And I would take probably my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, because I can do so much with it. I obviously can line my eyes because I have no lashes, so at least if I can line my eyes, that'll give me some definition around them. And I need to do my eyebrows because I don't have any eyebrows either. You guys will see. You guys will see one day. I'm not that comfortable yet, but you guys will see. No eyebrow zone here. So embarrassing. Another question was who are some of my biggest makeup influences? And I would say who was, you know, obviously I follow a lot of the trends. I love a lot of the YouTubers on here, which actually coincides with another question I got. Who is my favorite YouTuber besides myself? So my favorite YouTuber, who's also been like one of my influences in makeup in the last couple years, is actually Nikki Tutorials. Like, these young girls on here have been killing it in the makeup game, and I wish I had YouTube when I was young and learning makeup. Like, you know that meme that you see where it's like these 14-year-olds are skipping that weird awkward phase and going straight to like full-on glam. Like, where was the awkward phase? You know, I sure as hell went through an awkward phase. I didn't even start wearing foundation until after I had kids, but I had good skin. So stay out of the sun, because let me tell you, the sun warped the F out of my skin. Now I have discoloration around my nose, and you guys have seen in previous videos, I think, if I've shown you guys yet. But yeah, I have discoloration because I didn't believe in SPF, and I did stupid fake tanning beds, and oh, I ruined my skin so bad. And that's one of my biggest regrets, you know? So yeah, see what I mean with the ADD? I just go off on these little flippin' tangents. Some other YouTubers that I love, and I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this because I know there's a lot of shade going around about him, but I absolutely love Jeffree Star. I think he's so hilarious. Like, he is so funny. And I actually, back in the day, like MySpace days, because yes, I am that old. Some of you youngsters probably don't even know what MySpace is, but I used to follow him on MySpace when he was just like crazy. Like, and I remember going to see him at Warped Tour, and he was like on a side stage, and even then I was just so intrigued by him, and I was like, wow, this guy is phenomenal. Like, there was just something about him that draws you in. And he likes, you know, nice high-end designer shit too. And what girl can't relate to that, you know? So I totally dig him. I love Carly Bible. I think she is so beautiful. and I love Kathleen Lights. I feel like she is so down home, like she's real. She's just the cutest little thing. And there's one that's, I don't know if a lot of you have heard of, but her name's Makeup by Shay. She is one of the most humble, real people I have found on YouTube. I kind of stumbled onto her video, and I'm so glad I did. She is absolutely one of my favorites. I actually watch her like every single video. I make sure if I see she's uploaded, I'm like, bam, I'm on it, because she's just so real. She doesn't do any editing, which is pretty cool. She likes all the same makeup stuff that I do, so she's very relatable. She's a little bit older than most of these 20-year-old YouTubers. I ain't hating on these 20-year-old YouTubers. You guys are phenomenal. You're amazing. But it's so nice being older to have somebody who's on my same wavelength and into the same things I am. So Makeup by Shay, and it's spelled S-H-E-A-A. So it's 2 A's at the end. Look her up. She's so great and so funny. I just love her. So that's another one. And obviously I love Jaclyn Hill. That's another one. But basically those few I watch a lot. And then my little friend Kimberly Flanagan, she's amazing. Those are the ones that I watch all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video now. I gotta go back to work. So that was enough info for our first date anyway, our first little lunch date. I think I might make this like a regular thing, maybe once a month or every couple weeks, and just do more get to know me, and we'll do like catching up and, you know, whatever topics I want to talk about or what's going on at the moment. I don't want my channel to just be all beauty, which it mostly will, don't get me wrong, but I want to be able to like talk to you guys and get to know you guys and make more friends out there, because when you're a mom stuck at home or stuck at work all day, you guys are like my only outlet, I'm telling you. And so I'm so happy to be getting to know new people through this. It has been so amazing. So thank you everyone for your support so far. If you guys have any ideas for any videos you want me to do, or if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I am always on and will respond quickly or take into consideration your ideas. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. Have a great day, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring my bell. I won't do that again, I promise. No. Alright guys, have a good day. Bye. So yeah, do like Desi said, and like, subscribe, and ring my bell. See, I bet you thought I was gonna sing again. Aren't you glad I didn't?